back here again, everyone. Sorry if my voice a little raspy today, a little under the weather. I don't know if you could hear, but rain is pouring down. Trying to block it out as best I can, but it is pouring. Perhaps, showers of joy maybe for this announcement because it has been a long time coming. I expected something probably like this, but I wasn't expecting it so soon. Irredeemable Batgirl movie gets shelved by Warner Brothers despite 70 million price tag. When this was first announced, I did a video on it. A brilliant plan to get rid of Batman, get rid of Superman, and bring in Batgirl and Supergirl, who look nothing like how they're supposed to look. Because, as you know, Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, is a white girl with red hair. This person they have playing Batgirl isn't white. I don't know if she's brown, mixed something. I don't know what the politically correct term is. I'm not going into that. And she's not a natural redhead. So this is why a lot of people say, the constant war on redheads. I mean, look what they done to this girl in this god awful series CW is coming out with soon, Gotham Knights. But anyway, I'm gonna go through this article because I want you all to go through to see what you want, really how this is going to do. I like how they start this off. Holy millions down the drain, Batman. The DC Comics film Batgirl will be completely shelved by Warner Brothers, a top Hollywood source told the Post. That means it won't hit theaters or the streaming service. Fans will not see it. Now, it's apparently so bad they even putting it out for streaming. But you never know, it may very well come out. There's somebody might release it as some kind of pirated version, 2-3 years down the road or next year or something, and that somebody might release it or something. Continue here. The reportedly 70 million movie. The source said the budget was actually more than 100 million, which was doing test screenings for audiences in anticipation of a late 2022 debut, would rank among the most expensive cinematic cast-offs ever. Those tests were said to be so poorly received by moviegoers that the studio decided to cut its losses and run for the sake of the brand's future. It's a DC disaster. So this movie was basically completed. They have basically completed this movie, probably just a little minor post-production tweak here and there. But this movie is completed. And they spent over $100 million. They say 70 million, but over $100 million was spent. Because you have to incorporate everything into this, all the advertising, all this other thing that you have to do, all that stuff to be incorporated. This is over $100 million spent. And you put it out for test screening. And as they places usually do, they pack it with people who will be favorable to their stuff, and even they didn't like it. Not shocking. I said it from the beginning that this movie was dead on arrival. I said this movie was dead on arrival because there's nothing about this whatever that would have been interesting to anyone. They think an unspeakable Batgirl is going to be irredeemable, the source said. The Post has reached out to Warner Brothers for comment. It's been a months-long walk of shame for the movie. Batgirl, directed by Bad Boys for Life directors, received not a single mention at DC's Comic-Con panel in San Diego in July. The only thing DC talked about was Black Adam and Shazam, nothing else. An unusual move that raised industry eyebrows. The much publicized event, after all, is designed to boost exposure for forthcoming projects just like this one. Yeah, because they wanted to completely redo the entire timeline of the DCEU. Like I say, get rid of Superman, Batman, bring in Supergirl, Batgirl. Who knows what else they wanted to do. Like this one, tomatoes thrown at it. Yeah, I mean, but to be honest with you, the suit looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. I talked about this in a video. The suit looks terrible. It looks like some cheap material, like somebody just finds something and just put it together willy-nilly. It was just hard. Like a better sort of it here, full suiting here. It just looks awful, absolutely awful. Yeah. So apparently, the person who's supposed to star in it is Leslie Grace as Batgirl, and J.K. Simmons was going to be Commissioner Gordon. Now, like I said, this Batgirl isn't white, so I don't know how that was going to work. Because J.K. Simmons is a white man. Also, Michael Keaton was in it, and a lot of people wanted to see Michael Keaton reprise the role as Batman. I would have liked to see it also. Brendan Fraser is in it also. You know, it's not, but following the cancellation now, Batgirl plot details revealed following cancellation. So now that the movie has been, we finally get an idea of what it is was going to be in the movie. So let's check it out here. This is according to the Twitter user viewer Anon. The Michael Keaton Batman is only featured in 5 scenes in Batgirl. And get this, the Keaton Batman is said not to be serving as a mentor role to Leslie Grace's Barbara Gordon. Of course not. And that he didn't train Batgirl. Yeah, because you have to remember, this is the age where these women are absolutely amazing and all the men are garbage. You understand me? She don't need no man to train her. She's better than him just because. Michael Keaton only had 5 scenes in Batgirl. He didn't train Barbara. She just dressed up as Batman for a Halloween party, stopped some terrorists. Okay, so not even like robbers or criminals, terrorists. And tweaked the costume to be a superhero. Wow, what an amazing start. It said the footage involves Keaton as Batman in only 2 scenes. He meets Barbara twice in costume. First on the street telling her not to do this, then in one of those big Tim Burton-y towers where he helps her with something she needs. The last scene of the movie was them teaming up and diving off a gargoyle to fly around Gotham. Now, a lot of people have stated that, instead of going through this train wreck, why not just make a Batman Beyond movie? If they bring Michael Keaton for it, and they do it well, it could make a lot of money if people would be interested in seeing that. They don't want to go that route at all. So that's what they do. Brendan Fraser was supposed to play the villain Firefly, where the plot would have involved his character getting fired from his job, where he would lose his health insurance and would not be able to help his sick wife, where he would turn to a life of crime. Everyone liked him. Fraser consistently pointed to as the high point by all of my sources. So everybody liked Brendan Fraser. On the set, everybody was really happy to have him there. Everyone really liked Brendan Fraser as Firefly. His backstory was a slower goon for Gotham mob boss that went straight to support his son's political aspirations. So Firefly got a normal job to try and pay for his sick wife's health care. Killer Mott apparently is also in it, and he's a terrorist trying to kill Bruce Wayne. Firefly kills him soon after. The users also say the call of Barbara Gordon improved Batgirl's suit, that she used the most. Okay, you know what? It's not looking good for anyone involved in this. This movie was doomed to fail from the beginning, and this is not the first time that we have seen this, because you see, David Zaslav is in charge now. The whole merger thing happened and changes have to be made. This Batgirl movie was doomed to fail, so they had to get rid of it. Next on the chopping board, as far as I've got, so they could get rid of that god-awful Supergirl nonsense thing they were trying to do. Get rid of that too. Then after that, get rid of the entire DC Comics staff. All of them need to be fired. All of them. Because it's not making sense. I mean, let's look at this from a broader point of view. Take for instance CW, which has become so worthless. couldn't even get 1 penny, 1 single cent. It couldn't even get to be sold, but it comes with a debt price tag with it, but nobody's willing to pay even a single cent for it. Look at what they've cancelled off of CW. Some of the worst shows you could see. Batwoman ran for 3 god awful seasons. They got rid of that. Naomi didn't even last a full season. It will last like half a season because they gave like 13 episodes, like half a season. The show was so incredibly bad, they couldn't even understand what to do with it. Legends of Tomorrow should have never gone as long as it did. Probably should have never even been made, to be honest with you. You get it? They're bringing in Gotham Knights. That is not going to last. That's not going to last at all. I mean, you have to understand, and this is what not seeming to get. You will see, because I saw Young Ripper did a video about it in regards to this Batgirl thing, and he said that, you know, the 3 or 4 people on Twitter who are going to be upset about this are going to have things to say and the other. But these people are not fans of anything. They don't care about anything. They don't like anything. I've said it before. I said that these people have no money. They work nowhere. They don't contribute anything. They're not going and watch these movies or anything. But they will post online how fantastic it is. But they will never see it. They will never see it. It was bad from the beginning. It's bad now. What it is nothing more than a bunch of terribly put together woke nonsense to try and drum up some sort of belief or whatever. I mean, look at Marvel. Marvel's losing money, you know. Marvel's losing millions, if not billions of dollars because of the crap that they're putting out. But had this been 3 years ago, had this been Warner, DC, whatever, 3 years ago, this would have gotten made, you know. It would have lost money, but it would have made it, and they would have gone on there to attack the fans again. These companies have to make money. From what I understand, well, I don't know, there's a rumor saying that Henry Cavill wants more money to play Superman if they bring him back. I said, damn well, hold out for more money, Henry Cavill, because when he wanted to play Superman, they didn't want him there. They did everything to try and get him away from playing that role. Now he must come back. If you want him back, he'll come back. No, hold out for more money. Pay for your stupidity. This movie was DOA before it even hit the ground running. Nobody wanted to see Batgirl. Nobody. People want to see Superman. People want to see Batman. People want to see Wonder Woman. Well, not the last Wonder Woman movie. That was terrible. But you know, people may even like to see a Justice League movie. Something. Yes, they called for the Snyderverse and all these sort of things and whatnot and the other, but what people want to see is good entertainment. And are they getting that? No. So yeah, Batgirl is done because they figured that, you know, they could push the woke crap and people would be happy about it. Well, now they know that it's not going to work. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you have a different opinion, I'd like to hear it. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell. Be notified every time I put out a new video. I shall see you all next time. Take care.